Hello.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you want to start it?
I always start it. Hello. Welcome to Ballin Burgers.
We talked for a while, and we kind of, just from rambling, thought of a really strange idea. Basically, what game would you want to play if you could only play, and we decided 5 games for the rest of your life.
Rest of your life. Seriously, until you die.
So that, like, for example, I can pick up a game like Mario Kart. Like, if this is one of my games, that's all I can play, along with 4 other games for the rest of my life. So you got to bear in mind, these Call of Duty games, the multiplayer might go bad in a couple years or so,
exactly.
You might not want to pick that.
Exactly. The servers may stop supporting the servers or whatever. And also another stipulation, we could not pick series. So
if you have a series, for instance, Kingdom Hearts, pick one game from the series.
Exactly.
Anyways, we both we've both
compiled.
I was going to say composed top 5 lists.
And we don't know what is on each other's lists. I mean, I have a kind of a general idea.
We know what one game on each other's list is because it's the same game. But anyways.
Pretty much.
But anyways, we're going to go through these, share them with you. Leave a like if you like our list, if you think our lists are terrible. And please comment your lists of your 5 games. So, Colin, what's your first game?
My first game has to be Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
I got that one.
Okay.
I picked that one.
And the reason being is because you have Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, which is amazing. And I've actually never played it just because I don't have a PS3 anymore. But just playing Kingdom Hearts 2 back in the day on its PS2 version was awesome.
Yep.
And then to get the Final Mix and all this extra stuff
made it explode even better. And then plus with 2.5 you also get Birth by Sleep, which is a pretty amazing game as well. So yeah.
And the reason why this is one game is because you have both of those games on one disc. And that's kind of a justification, as it technically is one game because it's one disc.
I mean, I guess you can kind of nitpick that it's like, oh, it's 2 games put together because, Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 2. But, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix was 2.5. That's the reason why people bought it.
So should I go for my second one, or should you
go
say your
for
second
it.
one?
Why not?
My second one, Final Fantasy 15.
Ooh.
So this game is in development. Oh, well, it is. Why quotations? It's in development right now. They released a demo for it with Final Fantasy Type 0, Type O. Some people use Type O. Type 0. Anyway, and that's about like 3 hours. And the reason my idea for it, or the reason why I picked it, is because it seems like they've been spending so much time on it that the game is just going to be massive. Like, it's going to be open world and it's just going to be massive. And I played the gameplay and I love the gameplay. It's really interesting. It's like nothing we've seen before. And that's what really intrigues me. And I just can't wait for it. And I think it's going to be a long time, and I think there'll be endless enjoyment.
So my second one, based off of, I'm going to skip down a little bit to, based off what Colin said about Final Fantasy, I'm going with Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
Preferably the remake that's coming for the PS4.
Remake. Oh.
Because you got to get them good graphics.
I know. I'm really curious to see how that's going to turn out. I'm really curious.
I think it'll be good.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever saw Advent Children. If you guys don't know what Advent Children is, it is a movie that is a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. And, it came out a long time ago, and it actually looked really, really nice for the animation. So I would hope that it's at least at that quality, if not a lot better. So it'll be exciting to see that. I never actually played Final Fantasy VII. I've been wanting to. I actually have the PS1 game, but, it's PS1, so it's just so hard to get back into that old school game and actually, sit down and play a long game like Final Fantasy VII, which is why I picked it, because it's such a long game. It's on 3 PS1 games. Like, 3 discs for one game. Obviously, it's not going to be that way on the PS4.
Oh, no.
But still.
No.
Moving on, what's your number 3?
Oh, my number 3 has to be Smash Bros. Wii U.
Alright.
So, the reason why I picked Smash Bros. Wii U, and that one specifically, is just because that one has the most characters. That's one of the reasons, and it has a lot of other maps, too. It has a ton of, like, the older generation maps, that you love, and it's got a bunch of new ones, and you can also have the Omega versions of those maps, which is... I mean, it just makes them just kind of flat, but still, it's another option variation. And I feel you can get endless enjoyment out of Smash Bros. Mm-hmm. You really can. There's never a dull moment. You can just always find something to laugh at, that's for sure. Like, make the damage, like, super high, or the damage output super low.
So, the only problem that I have with Smash Bros. Is, for me, Smash Bros. Is a game that you play with friends.
True. But I mean, there's nothing saying I could play it with you guys.
Yeah, true. But I mean, I was kind of focusing on this list as like a game that I would play alone. So, I mean, thinking about it in that sense, I don't know. It's kind of iffy.
It's a toss-up.
People like different things.
Mm-hmm.
My next one would be Pikmin 3.
Oh, I called it!
Or, if I can, Pikmin 4? Because there's rumors about Pikmin 4 coming out. But this is a pretty big game, and you can, explore and collect as many fruit as you can. Like, I mean, it's up to you. Like, you can stick to the story and get, like, 6 fruit, or, spend all your time and collect all the fruit in the game. And, for a game that you want to last a long time, that's a good one. Like Pikmin 3, better than the previous ones, because of the 3 captains, and since it's on the Wii U, it looks fantastic compared to the other ones. I don't know, not much else I can say about that.
I mean, I've never played it, but if he said that you played through the first, just the story missions.
Yeah,
and
just
that's only 25%.
When you focus on just doing the story and not, getting all the fruits, it goes pretty quick. But if you're going to sit there and spend your time to increase all your Pikmin numbers as high as you can and get all the fruit, then you're going to be there for a while. So, I don't know. I think it might be worth it.
The next one is going to be Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Crystal. Just because when I was younger, I loved playing that game. I would beat the crap out of that game and then restart it again. I don't know what it is, but that game, I just could play for hours and hours and hours on end. I don't know why, I just could. And there's something timeless about it too. And that's probably... Would you agree that that's probably one of the biggest Pokemon games?
Crystal?
Crystal, yeah. Like the Generation 2, because you can play Johto and Kanto.
Sure, I guess. I mean, I also have a Pokemon game on my list, but it ain't Crystal. It is X and Y.
He's got X and Y.
Or, okay, if I was allowed to, the Generation 7 games. But those haven't even been announced yet, so I'm going with X and Y.
X and Y, okay. X or Y.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying.
That generation.
So why would you pick that generation? Why would you pick X and Y?
It's the newest generation. It's got all the cool stuff. It's got the fairy type. I really like fairy type. It sounds weird, but I really like the fairy type.
Just because it can, kick ass out, right?
Well, I mean, it balanced everything out a lot more.
True. Dragons aren't OP anymore. But I agree with having a Pokemon game on the list.
Yeah.
Just because...
I mean, you can use all the different Pokemon in each playthrough. It's like, alright, well, I just played the game and I used these 6 Pokemon. I'm just gonna not use them for my next playthrough.
Mm-hmm. That is something to think about. I just personally like Crystal. I've always had an attachment to Crystal. And I really wish I could play it. And you have X and Y. X and Y is a great game, don't get me wrong. I mean,
I might even want to go with the new Omega Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, it's a toss-up. I think I might like X and Y a little bit better. So, this is the end.
This is the end. This is the coup de grace. So, my last one.
Oh boy.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PS2.
Ooh.
So,
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. The reason behind that pick is because, sure, the campaign is kind of short, but it's a good one. But Galactic Conquest, that's where it's at.
That's a good feature. Hell yeah.
Exactly. Galactic Conquest, where you have a huge map of all the different planets, and it's pretty much essentially a chess game.
You gotta get those back to tanks.
Yeah. Those back to tanks.
Back to tanks is where it's at.
But it's like a game of chess, and every battle is a little different, and you're not playing the same planet, and there's space battles, and that game is just, it's so fun. And then
you look at the new one that came out, and it's like, oh, what happened to all those cool features?
Don't get me wrong, the graphics are amazing.
Yeah, but graphics are always amazing in these new games.
They are amazing, but I wish they would have spent a little less time on the graphics and a little bit more on content.
Yeah, exactly. Unless they're like planning a bunch of DLC, which is still kind of bullshit, because if they're planning the DLC, why can't they just put it in the normal scene?
Yes, we have done a bunch of videos about our woes with DLC. I actually have a video. I'll leave it in the description, or there'll be a link, hopefully, cross my fingers. There'll be a link.
I'm totally going to edit like a Legend of Zelda link right there.
But there's a link in the description. I'll leave a link in the description and of my DLC video that I put on and how I have woes for it.
So, moving on.
Moving on.
Final game.
Final game. I want to hear this.
Rest your life. Only game you can play.
All right. What is it?
Minecraft. Come on!
I was not expecting that.
I know.
But I could totally see.
Think about it, though.
I could totally see.
You've got survivor mode or creator mode. In creator mode, you can do whatever you want. You can build whatever you want. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And then if you want to shake things up, you have survivor mode. So you can actually fight some enemies and build stuff.
And like, it's from scratch. You have to collect stuff in order to like build better stuff.
It's the perfect game where you cannot run out of things to do.
Can you start in different locations? Me personally, I've only played Minecraft in creator mode as a 2-player with Mikey. You have it for the PS3. Otherwise,
PS4 actually.
PS4. Okay, yeah, PS4. I've never actually owned it. I have possibly been thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I do have Minecraft, but I've only played creator mode. I've never actually played survivor mode. So, I mean, there's a whole half of the game that I've missed. And just alone from creator mode is enough for me to be like, yeah, I could play this game forever. Like, I mean, obviously I don't play it every day. I mean, you know, it comes in spurts where it's like, you feel creative, you can play this for a while. But that's why you've got 4 other games to play, right? On this list of 5.
There you go. You got 4 other games.
Do you guys agree with these lists? Do you think any of our games are just, why would you pick that? Do you think, yes, you pick great games, etc.? Leave a like, leave your lists in the comments.
Down below. Leave them down below. Not up above. They're down below. Leave your comments down below.
I don't know what he's doing.
There's a like down at the bottom right of this video.
Just ignore him. Have a great night, guys.
Is this bottom right?
See ya.
See ya.